Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871. Yeah, so I'm here at good old McFatfucks McDonald's. Yeah, I still patron them, even though they banned the Black Rider. What are you gonna do? Food's cheap and quick. Today, after my little short stint, gate crashing the Tour de Shore MS ride, I decided to come over here and I want to blog about the recent shootings, black men shootings. I know one of them is confirmed as unarmed. The other one, the one in Charlotte, North Carolina, uh, it is not. The jury's still out. All right, first I'm gonna start with Tulsa, Oklahoma. You know, both of these black men were acting strange. You guys know me, or at least I hope you know me by now. I'm not a knee-jerk person. It's why my blog about the subject matter, it's always going to be several days after headlines break because I like to thoroughly gather facts, before I chime in with an opinion. I do believe that in Tulsa we had twitchy trigger fingers. Had the man been white, would he have been shot? I'm gonna say no. They probably would not have shot him. That does not mean that his behavior was not alarming. I'll say it like that. He very well indeed may have been engaged in unusual, strange, or behavior that would raise suspicion of law enforcement officers. He did have a disabled vehicle, or presumably disabled. Hopefully the vehicle has been collected and forensics, and it gets an overhaul. I want to know more about the vehicle. Was it actually disabled, or did this dude just simply stop it and park it smack dab in the middle of the road? And of course, toxicology. Somebody had said, and of course you can't take everything verbatim, there was a comment, something about PCP or some sort of drug. What can I say? If it's there, it'll come out in toxicology. But yeah, so I'm not knee-jerking just yet. I do believe that had he have been white, then he probably would not have been shot. They probably would have worked the situation a little bit more, a little bit better. That's really all I can really say right now about Tulsa, Oklahoma. I know there was also a report that there is blood splatter on the windshield, driver's side windshield, and if that is indeed the fact, and that the blood spatter is that of a spray and not, after him being shot, we can tell if it was smeared on and things like that, blood spatter analysis. So yeah, we'll be able to determine things like that if the window was closed or not. Let's see, what else is going on? That's really all I can really say about Tulsa, Oklahoma. I want information about the vehicle. I want toxicology results, and I'll be able to proceed with my judgment after that. Charlotte, North Carolina. People, did I not blog about this fiasco in the brewing? If you go back in my blog page, the blog where I'm losing the light and I end up cutting the light on with my bike light, I spoke specifically about Charlotte, North Carolina's very, very dangerous policy of withholding body camera footage. That kind of evidence will only ignite in epic proportion riots. It will cause, it's going to cause what we see on the news. You know, it's going to see, I said this, because this was in the wake of the Dallas shootings. I said that if there were going to be, are you okay? Yeah.
I'll watch your picture. I see you look pretty in your
Yes,
picture when you
I know. It's called the blog, and I'm trying to get it done. Thank you. Anyway, in the wake of the Dallas shooting, I pointed out two specific topics that assassinating police officers, dumb, stupid, will not achieve your ultimate goal. Sequestering body camera footage, dumb, stupid, will not achieve your goal. Doing both of these things, you are going to definitely hinder, you're definitely going to retard betterment, progress, bridges. What is it that you want? Do you want, what is it that you want? Which kind of takes me to my next topic here. It was already talked about that there were very different responses in Tulsa and Charlotte. Tulsa seemed to be more peaceful, and Charlotte, of course, exploded. And here's the thing that I also noted a while ago. Is it just me that's noticed this? That the checkered past shooting victim, the one that, like your Alton Sterling, dude had a gun. Okay, he was standing out front, hustling his CDs, DVDs, I get it, bootlegging laws aside, put a pin in that discussion as to whether it's legal or not. But, he's minding his business. But nevertheless, he was in illegal possession of a gun. Okay? And there were reports of this from citizens because they were frightened of him. From what I saw of that cell phone footage, he was resisting. You broke a law. You're in possession of a gun. You don't have a license. You're not permitted to carry. And but the citizens will explode in riots in this. So I guess my overall point in that is that I really do think Black Lives Matter and the citizens in whatever city these shootings happen in, I really do think you need to pick and choose a little bit better over just how overt you get in your protest. I'll say this because Black Lives Matter is so disorganized and so, it's so, there's no real leader, no face to it. President Obama, I think he regrets endorsing them, because they are becoming factionalized. There are segments of them that are breaking off into violent factions. So anyway, so that's what's going on in Charlotte. Did this guy have a gun in this truck? I don't know. I have no idea. The wife is screaming he doesn't have a gun. The cops say that he did. If you talk to retired senior citizen police officers, they will be able to tell you about something, especially in cities like New York and Chicago, Miami, LA, way back in the day, back in your 40s, 50s, 60s, when they played fast and loose with the law. They had something called a throwdown gun, okay? Where whether they wanted to frame you or if after having screwed up they needed to clean up their mess, they would, take the throwdown gun and plant it on you or plant it in the scene. From what I understand from speaking with retired senior citizen police officers, that sort of nonsense has been done away with. But is there going to be a resurgence of this kind of highly illegal activity from police that are in their own desperation of covering up their fiasco? You know, is this going to be the new reality? You know, are throwdown guns going to be the answer to Black Lives Matter demonstrations and protests? I don't know. So yeah, both shootings, I've got a lot of questions for both, you know. I will say this, all you really have to do is just simply comply. Now, that's what I wanted to say overall, because you guys do know about the Pleasantville arrest. You know, check my page for the unlawful Pleasantville arrest video. My point is, police officers need to be stripped of their ability to abscond away uncharged. Officer Ralph Burke should indeed have stood charged for unlawful stop, seizure of property, violation of civil rights, medical rape, the examinations that were forcibly performed against me, all at the behest of Pleasantville police officer Ralph Burke, who will abscond away from this with a ridiculously written exoneration letter stating we hoped, you know, it was all being done in the public's best interest. So basically, under color of justice. That's the legal terminology for it. Police, they're committing their crimes and they're doing it under the color of justice. So yeah, that is what I'm targeting. In case you were vague or didn't understand, that's exactly what I am targeting, police. I am an ardent believer in shooting footage, not bullets, and my footage, it is targeting the thin blue line. The thin blue line is within my crosshairs. That's what I want targeted. That's what I want systematically dismantled. I'm not saying that the Tulsa, Oklahoma officer is guilty, but I am glad that she's charged. Let her be charged. Let her stand trial. Let her go through the legal process. Maybe she is innocent, maybe she's not. But the point is, let her taste what it is to be a citizen without your precious thin blue line protecting you. Total Control, 871.